George, how many star jumps do you think you could do before complete exhaustion?
I've got shin splints, so my physio told me I can't.
You've got a physio for what?
For my shin splints.
What? For what?
I've got shin splints.
It's like, when the Stig was revealed to be Michael Schumacher, you know what I mean? Like, he could just be an athlete behind the mask.
Jesse Lingard.
No, but I got shin splints.
He's Tom Daly.
I pay for private healthcare, so I might as well make the most of it. I got physio for my shin splints.
Ooh.
Ooh, Mr. Buka.
I pray for private health.
It's 60 quid. It's peace of mind. It's peace of mind.
Has everyone done their census? Have you done your census?
No.
Oh my
What's
god.
that?
This is very boring crack to open a fucking podcast.
Wait, is this the start of the podcast?
Have you paid your council tax, everyone?
Welcome back to the Eboys podcast, everybody. Have you done your census? If you haven't,
What does that mean?
the government are coming for you.
I thought, what is the census? What?
No, have you done it? You get fined £1,000 if you don't do it.
What?
What is it?
Oh yeah, did you not know about this? Do you guys not know about the census?
If Ali, sorry, he knows. He fucking knows.
But do you know what the best thing is, George? Me and you.
I
is the
would like to
census?
raise you the point that he is pretending
No,
to know.
No, come on,
Oh, do
come
you
on,
know-
Alex,
do you
come
know
on,
how
Alex.
I can tell you how I know? Because I was speaking to Fraser, and Fraser went, "Have you done your census?" And I went, "What's that?" So I found out yesterday. So I do know because the same thing
what
happened
is a
yesterday,
census?
and I did not have a fucking clue what it was.
Well, take a censor D's nuts. How about that,
Right.
UK Gov?
What is the Hang on, what is the census?
It's like you've got to fill out a form just being like, I live here, I'm like British, this is my whatever, and just give them loads of details. And if you don't do it by tonight, you get fined £1,000 or up to £1,000.
Why does
All
no
right.
one tell you these
George,
things?
I
Where
want to
did-
say, they are addressed as not on the website because I tried to register, so therefore they can't find us.
Oh, awesome.
Well, I mean, the TV license man hasn't phoned you yet, so you should be fine.
No, he has, but he just couldn't be asked to come over, so...
All these fines are bullshit as well. It's like that the latest government proposition that they're going to imprison people for 10 years if they go on holiday. Like,
You just
you're
don't
not, you
open letters, do
realistically,
you?
you're not. Would you say sorry?
You just don't open letters, do you?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
that'll
don't
be
open
why.
letters.
That'll be why.
Yeah, no. I know. I did actually saying that I have received a letter that says census in big writing on the front,
That's
and
the
I
one,
just got
that's
too
the
anxious. I just got too anxious, and I was like, I don't want to know what that is.
You actually?
It's a fun online
Yeah.
questionnaire. It's not bad.
Is it like big purple writing, right?
Yep.
Census and big.
Yep.
Yeah. I just haven't opened it.
And have you done yours, James?
No, mate. I've just found out what it is.
Yeah, no, what? Why does no one tell you about these things? What?
Yeah.
We just live on completely in our own bubble.
We're so privileged. We're so privileged. We have no idea.
What's a register 2 vote, by the way? A register 2 vote, because I keep getting a register 2 vote, and I don't know what it is.
What do you mean register to?
It's a joke. Yeah, sorry. I was bad.
Fuck me. They're usually a little bit. Fuck me. Fuck me. Right, boys. You want a bit of nutty news?
Yeah,
go on then.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. A man this week has sat in bean dip for 24 hours to promote his Californian restaurant.
Yummy,
What's
yummy,
bean
yummy.
dip? Bean dip. Like beans don't have flavour, right?
I do.
Like you dip beans in things.
No, you can get bean pots. You get like the little snack pots, don't you?
No, not like Heinz beans. Not like it's
Oh.
in. Hang on. Let me share screen.
No, you can. There's a big difference between a runner bean and a pinto bean.
Do you ever like get? Do you ever get like Heinz?
It's not wrong.
Do you guys ever get like Heinz baked beans and rinse off all the tomato sauce when you're feeling healthy and just eat them that way?
What are you on about, man?
You cook them
What,
in
individually,
water,
bean
not-
by bean?
No. You put it.
George, have you ever considered just buying ones that aren't Heinz and
No,
just buying
well,
the beans?
No, I
George?
quite like the Heinz one, so I put them in a sieve and then I put water under them.
You're a
And then
psycho.
put them back in the pan.
You're a
and...
psychopath.
That's a bit of a backwards way of looking at it. You could just buy beans. That is something you can do.
Yeah, but I choose not to.
Okay.
The way Heinz make them, you just can't go back from that.
I like Heinz. I like to support the business.
Okay, fair.
I like
Can
their
you see?
business model. Hang on, it's loading.
So this is not a sentence you
I
hear
can't believe
often.
it.
This is the first time I've ever
California
Seriously?
has
seen a
to
tub
have a
of
bean
bean
dip
dip
save his favourite
ever.
restaurant.
Yeah. He
So the
just-
question becomes, why
That's
would
not saving
someone,
anyone.
Ben, sit in a
He
tub
just sat in-
of bean dip?
That's
Can
disgusting.
I guess? For a world record?
Been there, done that. It's so good. Get it off the screen. It's been there long enough.
Can't you?
They're really
He's
proud
hoping
of
to
that
bring
one,
more
aren't they?
attention to the business, which has been struggling, obviously, during the pandemic. The restaurant owner says his motto
wonder
is
that
give
all
to
guilt.
the community and
That's
it'll
it there.
give back.
What
and
type of beans is that
I don't
colour?
think he was expecting this.
That's kidney.
You know what? I can't.
That's
get
kidney
behind
beans.
I'd say it's
Yes.
mixed
I can
beans,
absolutely
James.
get behind
Actually,
it. I think it's
No, because mixed
ridiculous, but
beans you get a lot of like
when
you would
it
have
No, no,
black
no,
beans
no,
in
no,
there.
no, no.
And black beans are a lot. They
yes,
would
but
tint it.
it's like kind of diluted by the whiter beans. I think that's too pale to be kidney beans, James. With all
No,
due
because
respect, you're
kidney
being
beans are-
fucking stupid. That's not kidney beans.
Tell you what, we've gripped them with a solid opening topic. Well done, boys.
Mate, nutty news. You've got a debate going.
Nutty news. I've got to fucking deliver.
This is going to be a clip called James Marriott on beans? ? And it'll be great.
Yeah.
It's
And then
good,
we're going to
mate.
wonder when it gets 2K, why it gets 2K views.
A venomous snake has been found curled up inside a teenager's asthma inhaler.
I thought you were about to say something.
Jesus Christ.
Someone,
Jesus.
a man in Georgia who was expecting his final paycheck from a former employer, said the money arrived in the form of £500 instead as like the weight pounds of oil-covered pennies dumped in his driveway overnight. He just his employer just plonked them on the driveway.
That's how I pay my editors. Serves them right for asking to be paid.
Pay your editors.
What an asshole. Who would do that? Like that is the most passive aggressive thing a person can do. I think.
He might have been a knobhead.
Yeah, but I still don't think that's what that's not fair.
Ooh,
Not
wait,
allowed.
Don't
this
know
is-
the context there.
Ooh,
There
look at
could be
this.
a good reason.
What?
There is a Scottish island for sale.
Eboys Island. Eboys Island.
Yeah. Deer Island. Oh, is
It's-
it
hang
because
on,
it
wait,
used to be,
wait,
is this
hang
one
on.
that used to get bombed?
Hang on, is it Muck Epstein's Island? I don't know how they got away with reselling that.
Loch Ness monsters actually are just a big old nonce.
Well, he's old enough.
Welcome to my Muck Child Farm.
Yeah, well, it's just McDonald's, isn't it? Really.
After being owned by the same
Jesus.
family for 500 years.
They use that as a business. Apparently, it's a rock.
Just a big
Well
big
done.
island for 100 grand. I think that's a good way to spend the money.
Do you want to get the island? Do you want Eboys Island?
Yeah.
No girls allowed.
That's way cheaper than Mr. Beast's one was.
We bought an island.
We bought, yeah.
I think the title "We Bought an Island" would be fantastic.
I think Mr. Beast's already done it, and his one was probably much better than that one.
And that's like a tenth of the money we've got in the E-Boys account.
We wish.
We wouldn't
Ooh.
notice that at all if that even came out.
I don't know.
Please, someone sponsor us, please.
I actually think that is our net worth. On an island right there.
We could put it all in for an island, though. That'd be cool.
Hang on, Future Property said, what, have they got like a listing? Look at that! It closes in 4 days. Should we bid?
Should we actually?
Oh, fucking
You
hell.
online?
Opening bit. Go on,
It-
come
it's
on.
not-
Yeah, go on. Okay. Let's
80
put.
grand?
Let's put.
Look at that! It's got a castle on it, man.
What? Eboys Castle.
Eboys Castle!
Can we just buy a fucking island?
I
boat-
mean, do you
That's-
know what? The worst thing is a part of me really wants to just be like, go on, do it.
We could.
That's like how many Raid Shadow Legends deal? Half of one?
Yeah,
No,
half
I've
a
got-
raid one there.
Yeah.
A third on a good month.
To be fair though, are we ever gonna go up to Scotland?
Yeah, I fucking pretty much live there.
yeah.
Yes. If we buy an island, we will visit the island. I think it would be horrific if we spent our
James, you
any
don't.
money
James,
we
you
had.
don't leave the house. You're not gonna go to Scotland.
Very true.
no,
Very
no,
true.
it's
Very
outside,
true.
it's
Castle and
outside.
then come back. Could you imagine James Marriott in a castle? It's like he belongs there.
I also don't feel like this is a thing that finishes off. We don't like finish the paperwork on a fucking island within like the next month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's a long time before we actually get to see our island.
Oh, wait, hang on. No, boys, the castle isn't on the island, it's on a different island.
Ah, we'll have to build our own one.
Oh, we could build the castle. Who needs
Oh,
an
no.
old one? Let's build a new one.
This is like the separate island. This is our island, or this is our island.
Right.
Oh, this one's got the castle.
No, we don't have the castle.
Well, what? That's a bit false advertising, then, isn't it?
Hey, we'll make a new castle.
Alex, hold strong. Alex, if you just hold strong, you
I
shut the fuck
can't.
up.
It's too good. Oh man.
Oh, that's
do like that.
fun. That's fun. I'm this.
I think we make a bid.
This no-
We make a bid.
Oh, don't because I
Right.
know if there was like 2 weeks on it, I think I'd strongly consider. 4 days is a bit tight notice, isn't it? Really.
Absolutely.
I mean, look, it's offices for the podcast, or It's a castle.
There's probably no internet on that island.
The best decisions you
don't
make are
need
the
it.
ones you make without thinking about it that much.
Yeah, the ones
Genuinely.
you regret the most.
Yeah, I think we just send it. Full send.
We can get an island down the line.
Right. Nonce jokes aside, right? What's the best thing we could do with that island? What could we turn him into?
I mean, we could do so many videos.
Theme park.
Cave.
What do you mean a cave?
Just cave.
What do you mean, cave?
Oh, George,
It's an
that's not a
island.
good answer. Cave.
Yeah, cave.
There's probably a fucking cave on the island, George.
Exactly. Cool cave. Explore cave.
So, George, you buy a whole island.
Go spelunking.
You buy a whole island for 100 grand just to go into a cave on it.
Yeah, be cavemen. Eboys cavemen for 24 hours.
Oh, we could film banging videos on Eboys Island.
I don't know. I'm quite.
We actually could.
I genuinely, no word of a lie, we would definitely get our value back on the island.
Could we
I
get-
100% believe that.
We would
bought
make it
an island.
back.
That's brilliant.
Don't make me consider it.
Get a
'cause I-
fucking island, boy.
I think we're going to end up with an island if we carry on. But if you think about it,
There is one glaring issue with this.
What? Can't swim.
Every time we need to use the island, we would have to travel to Scotland.
Exactly.
And that
Scotland's
is where
actually
the
nice, you know. It's actually like a really pretty place.
you're telling me if we owned an island, you wouldn't live on it. You wouldn't live on an island if you owned it.
No.
No, what? Oh, we could do like the nature survival videos, living on the island. We could do Bear Grylls Survival
Or we
Island
could just
on
do that
Eboys Island.
we could just do that in a park. We don't need to buy a fucking 100 grand island.
We couldn't do that in a park.
Oh, and we could make like our own version of it and then get YouTubers onto our island and just make them suffer there.
Right, now this is really starting to sound a bit Epstein.
Yeah. What we could do is we could get our YouTube friends, get them to the island, try and find ways to bribe them on the island so when they get off the island, they have to do us political favours.
Right.
Yeah, this is getting a bit Epstein-y.
Can we try and make it its own independent nation?
Yes, we could.
Join the UN.
That wasn't top of my list.
Back into Europe.
Declare independence from Scotland and the UK.
Declare war.
We could create a safe haven for English people in Scotland.
Make a tax haven.
Or we can finally go to war with Denmark, like we originally promised.
How do you make a tax haven?
Well, you have to declare independence, and
that's it,
we
and
will
then
have
we
a
can do-
referendum of the four of us, the four inhabitants of the island,
could
to
we
leave
decide our own
Scotland.
tax laws? If it was our own nation.
Maybe, I don't know.
Get on the blower at Nicola Sturgeon and be like, look, this island will want it.
But we want
Good.
no tax. No tax for the residents.
Also, if we have our own island, we turn it into relatively our own country. We could submit a team for the World Cup.
The four of us.
The four of us. We could rock up to internationals. Oh mate, it would be really.
We could probably beat San Marino.
Now, guys, we can have some kids. Let's have some kids. Let's just get there, have some kids, get it done.
Breed a team with each other.
Well, with who? Who's got the reproductive organs?
20 years, I reckon we got a football team right there that challenges.
Yeah, but who are we going to reproduce with?
They'll all be inbred though and have 3 legs.
Exactly. That's another leg to score a banger with.
Exactly.
That's a 30-yarder right there.
We will have a genetically
unfair
modified
advantage.
team, and we'll win the World Cup. We'll bring it home. 25 years is the 25-year plan.
E-Boys land.
That would be the
It's
most,
coming
that would be the
home.
most cursed species of animal on this planet if we just had an interbred evil fucking subspecies of human.
Oh god, it's horrible.
That's fucking brutal.
You know when like people inbreed, say like they've got like blue eyes, their blue eye genes like do something and then they get really, really blue eyes for inbreeding.
Are you talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh dragon?
Yeah, the white dragon.
No, for like inbreeding, like they get like super enhanced features because of the same genetics. If the two people were really, really fast,
Enhanced.
I think you've watched too much X-Men.
if two really fast people inbreeded, would that make the child like super fast?
Yeah, but they die at the age of 28.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it would.
No.
Gonna go and put that out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you probably have a lot of underlying health issues, to be honest.
But they're really quick over short distances. You should take it.
Yeah.
It's great for the team. Great winger.
Yeah, you'd only be able to have them.
But that's like, at that point, it's kind of like breeding whippets, isn't it? It's a bit questionable.
What?
Right, our great nation needs a great footy team. Right? We're just going to have to put the foot down.
Shall we try and get James Milner to live on the island?
Okay, well, I think we've managed to go from seriously discussing buying an island to derailing it very quickly. So
No.
No, I reckon we can have trains on it.
Why would we need a train? It's not very big.
a national rail service on a little island. I don't think so. None of us pay taxes, so we wouldn't be able to fund it.
Be better than Southern Rail, that's for sure.
We wouldn't be able to fund it, mate. None of us pay taxes. We've got to think, if we're on this island, you'd need doctors,
Right.
a shop.
I'm quite smart.
We can't just do it ourselves, surely. We need other people on the island.
James has got a degree.
I do have a degree.
Yeah, James got a Spanish degree, yeah.
We could hunt, boys.
On our little island, we'd be eating pigeon.
I would have to be vegetarian, but we could hunt.
I don't think there's many animals on our island. I'm really not seeing it.
Do you think there's a Tesco nearby?
No.
Like, or just off the islands?
Hang on, sorry. I know this was just supposed to be a nutty news topic, but I am really quite invested.
Yeah, no, same. We're
so-
15 minutes in and we're still talking about the islands.
An auction house announced an entire 11-acre island in the Scottish Highlands, and it's on Scotland's west coast, is a space that can be enjoyed with zero chance of intrusion. It's rock and trees really at the moment. There's nothing on it, and nothing's ever been built on it or ever had any application to be built on it. See what we've got to apply. It's expected to sell for around $200,000. Let me hang on. Let me find it on Google Maps, boys.
But if they said there's zero chance of intrusion, Will, then technically we wouldn't have to apply for anything because nobody's going to come knocking.
Exactly. What are they going to do? Rock up in boats?
Yeah, then you could say what you like on the internet, then, Alex.
We'll plunder their boats if they try and stop our construction.
I don't think it works that way. I think people that would be worse because the idea of us being on an island and loads of like people on Twitter coming to attack you, you'd be surrounded. You might not get off there. It'd be over.
Okay, I'm doing some research, guys.
Well,
Yes.
How much money would it cost to get internet to an island that does not yet have internet? How do you get internet on a private island? Let's have a look.
Oh, that Alex Marsbar guy. He does internet in places where you can't get it.
Is that a church on one of the islands?
Submarine fiber optics.
That sounds cheap.
It does.
Yeah, island.
Or we could set up a satellite.
A big satellite.
Eboys Island space mission.
I found it.
Eboys
Here it is. Here
satellite.
it is, boys. Here it is. Look at that.
Oh, mate, it's beautiful.
We could use that.
This is like out of a horror film, man.
It kind of, hear me out, kind of looks like an E.
Oh my God.
Kind of looks like an E. Zoom back in. I see. If you squint, it looks like it's an E.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we could landscape it so it was. I should probably record my screen. We could landscape it so it did look like an E.
Will, I hate to say it, but you're kind of doxing us at the moment, Will.
Yeah. This is our new home.
This is kind of our new home.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
well-
don't tell people where we are because this will be our island.
Don't worry, we'll have a military to prevent intruders.
Right, good. Just I am Alex and a fucking crossbow.
Anti-aircraft. We got to own the airspace. Anything flies over that island, it's fucked.
It's going down.
straight out the sky. Right, anti-aircraft. I'll man the anti-aircraft full time. I'll just sit there on the anti-aircraft gun, just waiting.
Where is the nearest civilization to this?
I'm
Like
trying
it
to
looks in
find-
the
Come on,
middle
man,
of
it's Scotland.
It looks in the middle of
If
nowhere.
it's in Scotland, then the nearest civilization will be England. Then.
Don't tell me the nearest. No,
Sorry, everybody.
the
Nearest
Tesco's
Tesco's
before
3
us.
hours.
That can't be
Oh
true.
my god.
That can't be true.
Oh my god.
Glenfinnan.
Oh, of course, it's in the middle of the Highlands. What do you
What about
expect?
Waitrose?
No. 3 hours is outrageous. There's no way them lot are just fucking ruffians. That Glenfinnan Tesco.
Surely
it's just-
you'd have to have somebody like the Amazon Prime man would have to get on a boat.
Oh no! They got
There's
one.
one
they
a
got one.
measly
It's an
hour
at least.
away.
Tesco.
That's a metro. That's not a real Tesco.
What
that's
about
a fucking
Rochford? What about
station.
Hang on, the
Rochford?
nearest town is an hour away.
No. There's other ones. There's a Airbnb called the Smitty. What's in the Smitty?
Oh,
Oh,
fucking
look
hell.
at the Smitty.
Let's go stay there.
Look, we could go see. No, that looks
Someone
nice.
has died there. Someone has died there.
No, that looks lovely.
Isn't that a Call of Duty Zombies map?
Look, that.
To be fair, it looks nice in the sun. It looks nice in the sun.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so we've got the Smitty, we're neighbours. The Rochford boathouse. There's a boathouse.
Let's get fucking lit at the Rochford boathouse.
That looks fucking lit.
Can we
Thank
get
you,
that
Martin
instead?
Bennett.
That's
I'm
probably the same
telling you,
price as the
Scotland's
island.
actually nice. Like, it doesn't look
Scotland
like
is
there's much
quite a
to
nice
do, but
place.
it looks pretty nice. Hang on, I've lost Eboys Island again. Where's it gone?
It's at the end of the line, Will. It would be. Go down, because you see there.
Oh, yeah, you are right. That makes sense.
Yeah, you just got to follow the
here.
line.
Yeah, okay. What about Mingari Lodges?
These are just places to stay, Will. These aren't civilizations. They're just...
Fuck. No. There's going to be a... There's a
a
church. There's a
church.
footy pitch. Alex, there's a footy pitch. We could
Yeah,
do
but
it
you have
Shoreditch.
to take a fucking longboat
Look, primary
there.
school for our kids, for our younglings.
Yeah, George, there's a primary school.
We can't move there then.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, they really don't.
Oh, my
Look,
God.
houses, boys, houses. This is... Anyone listening to
Boys go to
Spotify is just
Scotland.
fucking... This is...
Do you know what's so funny?
To be fair, it actually looks really nice.
Somebody on my subreddit...
Guys, if all four of us said let's put a bid, I'd
I'd do
happily
it,
say
yeah.
yes. I would have.
We should buy the island.
I could very happily pack everything up and move.
Who gets the video? Eboys channel video.
That's an E-Boys video right there. 100%.
No, I don't. I think it's a second channel video buying the
What do you mean
islands.
buying an
I'm
island?
joking. I'm joking. Of course, it's an E-Boys video.
Nah, second channel worthy. I got
Do you reckon we could call it Stereo
a...
Island?
if they pay for it, yeah.
Raid Shadow
Anyway,
Legends Island.
Yeah,
I'm
can
sure
we
you
not
can
pitch
find
this to a
someone
brand?
to
We'll
pay
buy
for
this
it.
island, but you will...
Yeah, go on some brand. A brand, any brand, please buy us the island. We'll name it after you.
Does that say medical centre? I thought it said magical centre.
Oh.
See, we got
Have we got
doctors.
fucking
Oh,
witches.
we've accidentally gone too far and stumbled across Hogwarts by mistake. It's out there somewhere, isn't it, in Scotland, Hogwarts?
I'm gonna
Or
find
the
a
train
fucking
track,
Tesco.
Isn't it? The train.
What?
Could be like proper
Is it?
magicians.
Ah.
It's a nice
Quidditch
little
was
area.
filmed in Scotland, I think. Like the outside shots of the castle are an
Quidditch
actual
isn't real,
castle in
James.
Scotland.
Yeah, and Durham,
Huh?
I think.
Quidditch isn't real.
Yeah, it is in Durham. Good shout.
Then why are there national teams for
Yeah,
Quidditch?
we're gonna have one. We're gonna field a team. I'm
How
just trying to
many-
think about all
oh.
the things you could technically do with an island. And they quite a lot of them explored.
Many atrocities. Many atrocities.
I genuinely believe we could almost track civilization with it. So we could be like, E-boys survive on an island, and that's like initial civilization, and then we just kind of keep building it up. We like discover new technologies,
Yeah.
set up like a space station. I feel like we kind of just keep going.
I mean, I think those are a few thousand years apart, James. You know.
How long? Yeah, how long until one of us? Who is the first person who would die on the island?
You.
Me.
You.
I would kill you. Absolutely, I would kill you.
I actually okay. I didn't think
I would
you'd
eat
murder
you.
me. To be honest, I thought maybe natural causes, but fair enough. Yeah, I feel like I'd get on there and you hunt me down in the night.
Sorry, there was a van there that said Scottish water.
Scottish water.
As if you'd have any other water while you live in Scotland.
You never know. They might
No, you
employ
could
it.
have Northumbrian water. It's quite nice water.
Mineral
Scottish
water, yeah,
water.
Apparently, Scottish water's really nice, like the tap water.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anything but this fucking London shite.
Mm.
Yeah, don't drink.
Yeah,
don't drink.
we're drinking literal chlorine here.
Yeah.
Look, they got a fucking
Sip
fucking
it up.
shit.
Maybe our life would actually improve if we moved to Scotland. I think we'd all be healthier, maybe happier.
I'd be pretty bored.
Can I manage the farm?
Why?
Yeah,
Farm.
if you want to manage
I
a
want to
farm.
be prime minister.
What would you have on your magical theoretical farm on Eboys Island? What would you?
Drugs.
Shrooms. Lots of shrooms.
Weeds.
Wow.
Okay, weed farm.
Yeah, no one could stop us then.
Yeah,
You're
true.
not wrong.
Let's grow some drugs.
None of us smoke weed though.
No.
Yeah, but it'd be cool though to have on the island,
Hmm.
like Far Cry 3.
Yeah, it'd just be like one of them things like.
Speak for yourself. I regularly hit the bomb.
Fuck off. Oh man. I don't know how to segue out of the island.
No, I'm fully.
I don't
There's a
want to.
fucking
No,
telephone
no,
box.
no,
Why is
I'm-
there a telephone box there? Did you see that?
To ring up
In
and
the
find-
middle of literal nowhere, in a
Break
field.
down, I'd assume.
Well, yeah, if you break down, innit?
I don't want to segue from this until we put a bid on.
No, until
I'm
we
being
find
dead,
the
I'm being dead
fucking.
honest.
We'll put a bid on when we find the fucking Tesco. Fucking Tesco.
Come on, there's more shops.
Wait,
Type in
James,
type in
bro?
supermarket.
how do I get
Supermarket
out of
needs
Street
Deer
View?
Island.
Aha. Right, where's my island again? I mean, our island. Sorry.
I mean, you've travelled half the country at this
Yeah,
point.
I
Well,
really
I don't-
fucking have. Where's the?
We've gone on a big.
Why?
Scottish
Why's the
tour.
primary school fucking there? No, not after the primary school.
There it is, Will.
Maybe
No,
there
Will,
are more
you-
islands available.
You follow the
Maybe we
fucking line, Will. It's there.
Let's not draw a line.
Look, right. Let's see a fucking toad.
Let's
Right,
let's
here he
not
is,
draw.
here he
Let's
is,
not
here he
draw
is.
a line at one island.
Dear
We
island.
could end up getting on our island, building up the military, the navy, taking over Scotland.
Okay.
Then
Calm down. There's not much point. I reckon we double our money and buy Scotland because it's really.
400 grand. Yeah, start big. Why not?
I mean, there's no point buying a military. Just buy the damn country.
Yeah.
Fucking. Why have they only got fucking churches?
This place is creepy though.
No, yeah.
I think it would be a lot more peaceful than you imagine. But then again, all it takes in the Scottish Highlands is one psychopath who knows where we live. Because at that point, we're not getting anyone. It's not like London, right? Where if your house gets broken into, you call the police.
It's like
There's no police on the island. One person sneaks onto the island, we're fucked. That's just it.
I fucking chin him any day. Look, it's like something from the Shire.
It does look
Yeah,
nice.
it does.
Doesn't it?
Very Hobbit.
That's good vibes. They got a little beetle. No, C3. Yeah.
That's a car, Will.
Yeah, come on, mate.
It's
It's
a good one,
not like
James.
an insect. Get a grip.
Still no Tesco though.
I'm just being ignored.
Yeah, understandably so, to be honest.
I feel like
set on-
it's going to be a matter of time until Will just mutes me
Oh,
and just listens to
that
everyone else
would
to the
be bleak.
podcast.
No, I think
Wait,
he'll
how's
just mute all of us.
To all the Spotify listeners, we are looking
No
for...
no one's made it to this point. On Spotify. If you have, just watch it on YouTube.
I think we've described it audibly quite well. We're looking through Scotland. There's nothing really there.
We're just going through a field on Google Maps. There's nothing to it, really.
It is fucking pretty though. It is fucking pretty.
You get a similar amount of content from listening and watching this episode.
Yeah, literally.
It's elite.
Should we continue on with Nutty News? I think we've lingered on this one for quite a while.
Oh no, Nutty News is dead and buried. That's the end of it.
We're 25 minutes in. Awesome.
What? Oh look, no boys, we can go to Green Shed.
What's in Green Sheds?
What, let's see Green Shed.
Hang on, I want to see the review. I want to see the review of Green Shed. Someone's reviewed it.
We're not going to do a themed
Hang on,
podcast.
hang
We
on.
end up doing an entirely Scottish themed podcast. Hello, woman.
Where's
It's a
this?
hill. I want to see the review of Green Shed.
Get
Green
the
Shed.
fuck
Can you
How do I find it? How do I find
go
it?
back, and then press one review? You see
On
that?
the left.
I don't see Green Shed
Left.
anymore.
One review.
On the stars, right next to the stars.
Whereabouts? Sorry.
The stars are at the top, under Green Shed.
Oh, there we go.
You know what? I tried not to find it. Oh, 5-star for Green Shed.
Bloody hell.
Well,
I love it.
Fucking hell!
Oh my god, he's
He
written a
loves
review.
it. Yeah. Green
It's a
Shed.
test answer. Fucking hell!
Can everyone please leave a review of
year
Green
6
Shed?
year 1.
Yeah. Green
Please
Shed.
say it's really good. Please say Green Shed is really good.
Yeah.
Say
Warn the
that someone has
residents-
put a
I'm
child
from
in this. There is a
Scotland.
child in this shed.
On the year
Warn the
6 year
residents
1.
there's about to be a new ruler in town.
Yeah.
Fucking let them know we're coming.
Oh my god, he's at.
Please give us offerings.
He-
Leave them in this
I
green
don't know, but
shed.
He is
whoever
the
he
Green
should be
Shed.
worried. He should be.
He
worried
stands
about
there.
our
Defense,
fucking
he is.
authoritarian.
He stands there every day waiting for us to come by. It's very rocky, isn't it?
Imagine you could leave Google reviews for people. Like you people you see in Street View, you can just like click review
Oh,
and
just
then review
review
them, and you
That
get,
sounds awful.
That's horrible.
and then you'd get a little notification on your phone saying you
You've
just
been
received
reviewed.
a 5-star review or whatever.
1 star, most likely.
Doreen Cottage.
Bloody hell. It's a bit of a trek to get around here. I'll tell you that.
So how do we get there? So right, hang on. So this is the end of
Canoe.
Scotland. Oh, we get a boat through here.
Do we buy a yacht
Yeah,
first
we get a boat.
to get there?
Obviously, we get a boat, James. It's a fucking island. But I'm
We
just
get a
saying, where?
canoe.
God, there's nothing scarier than us four in a canoe. I don't like the idea of that.
We can do like one of them rowboats that they have at like the boat races.
One of those
and
swan
I
boats.
could be the guy that shouts at you guys to row because I ain't got the upper body strength.
How would we get the equipment to build a house onto the island?
There's trees
Well,
on
we
the
don't have
island.
to build it ourselves. Get contractors and that, innit?
Yeah,
We
fair.
could like fashion a boat out of materials and then deconstruct the boat and then use them materials to build a house.
Oh my god. Like Transformers.
Yes, like Transformers.
That is the best idea you've ever come up with.
Is
I'm
it?
with
Like a
that.
boat. It's like a boat house. I'm loving this. I'm sold on the island idea. I think we're gonna get an island, everyone.
There it is. Right fucking there. Solid.
Hmm.
Right, Eboys Island. Right, let's move on. Has anyone got any good crack today? Because I certainly don't.
Did anybody listen to Justin Bieber's new album?
Just
I haven't.
yes.
I'm halfway through.
I've seen a lot of people getting very confused at why it's called Justice, and he put some like Martin Luther King quotes on it, but like he doesn't talk about justice.
Yeah, there's like a Martin Luther King like interlude, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I skipped that. I always skip interludes,
Well,
but now I
come
feel
on,
a bit
James.
bad for skipping it.
Apparently, it's very odd. Like it's just Martin Luther King talks, and then he sings a love song. And then
Well,
that's-
Martin Luther
Luther King
King
sang a
sings the
love
love song.
No, not I think Martin Luther King
Oh, Justin Bieber.
didn't sing a love song. I think Justin Bieber did.
Right.
So yeah, people are like very confused at why he's called it Justice.
Gonna
Was
say,
I suppose
fucking
they
hell, he
thought
did
he was gonna
everything.
be-
Him.
Singing about all the injustices in the world, but I haven't given it a listen, so I can't give it a fair rating. But if you've listened to it more than I have, James, so what's your thoughts so far?
I mean, it's good. I think it's better than Yummy, but then again, you could take a shit on a piece of paper and clap, and that would probably be better than Yummy. So it's good. It's growth. I quite like it. There's a song with who is it? Daniel Caesar that came out recently. That seems to be one of the singles for it, and I like that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to the second half.
A lot of it's done by John Bellion, I think, who I love. He's fantastic.
Oh yeah, no, he's fantastic. Yeah.
He's on a lot of it. He's really, really good. I'm a big fan of him, and he does a lot of writing and producing for a lot of people. So
I feel like Phineas worked on it quite a lot as well. Because I know that Phineas worked on Lonely, and that's the last song of the album, so I feel like he must have worked on more than just that.
yeah, if you're him, you've got probably the most stacked list of just people helping you with your projects. Like, could you even imagine? But yeah, I haven't heard it, but I'll tell you what I have heard this week, and that's
What you
Addison
heard?
Rae's new smash hit. Have any of you been paying attention?
I didn't
I've
think it was
yet
that
to
bad.
listen to it.
I thought it was quite good.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I don't think it's terrible.
Can someone put it on?
Do you want to?
I'm going to react to it for a video, so I
see.
I'd like to save my reaction for that.
Al, could you give her 10 seconds? Could you maybe listen and sing it to us?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'll sing it.
actually, yeah, you know what? That's a good idea.
All right, let me find the lyrics. I don't know the beat or anything really because I only listened to it once. But all I know is that people are mocking her for dancing.
I can beatbox for you, Alex.
All right, go on, mate.
Okay, go for it.
Lay down a sick, fatty beat. Okay.
I just spat all over my mask.
I was gonna say that was
What a
very
boy,
that was like half a bar.
Sorry, I'm trying to find. Right, okay, you ready? Keep on going. You turned our song down, baby. What for? You had lit candles on the dashboard. Red roses growing out of the door. Wanna say something you never said before? We're driving down Sunset. You know I love fast cars. Passed by where we first met. Damn, we made it so far.
Jason
There
Derulo.
we go. Well done.
Really good, really good.
Thank
Sounds
you.
brilliant, Alison. Good luck with your musical endeavours.
I think she's probably sung it better than I have. To be fair.
I don't think she did, mate. I don't think she did.
But it's doing really well. A lot of people are hating on it because they're, haters, mate. We support you, Addison.
What's with these influencers making music, man? It's so strange. I don't know why they do it.
It's so cringe. It's so cringe.
Yeah, it couldn't be. Yeah, no, for sure, hate it.
Yeah.
Don't know why people do it.
No. We will be making videos on them, though.
It's kind of strange though that like you compare the amount of kind of YouTubers that made it big and have made music compared to TikTokers that have made it big and made music. Because I'm pretty sure like every big TikToker at this point has at least probably had a meeting about creating a song.
Yeah.
Because like I can name like that's the thing is like I think TikTok is such like a music centric app. Like that's how music these days bangs. That's like how you get songs charting. Like that's the easiest way to do it.
More than that.
So it kind of makes sense.
Will, do you reckon you'll ever make a song?
Hmm?
Will, do you reckon you'll ever make a song?
I thought you said James. Do you reckon you
Yeah, that's what you said.
Thanks, guys.
James, when will you make proper music?
So yeah, so these have all been like practices and all that. But when are you actually going to make
actually gonna make
something? You know? Like, these jokes have been great, but we actually kind of want to see where you go with it.
Tell you what, I really enjoyed that new KSI tune this week. This week
Oh.
was a fucking banger. It was really good.
Yeah.
Bang
The
it.
one with Youngblood.
Youngblood and
Polo?
Polo G.
Yeah, that
that's
one
a
was good. I
fucking
like that.
tune. It's like-
What did you think of the corpse one?
Pretty good.
Oh, I actually really like the one with Machine Gun Kelly.
It's
I
grown on
I
me.
like that one. I like that one a lot.
I just don't like the gimmicky bit where they whisper because they like it from a mixing perspective. I think
From
you
a
could-
mixing
you could whisper.
perspective, yes.
From a
Well, the
producer's
kind of the way you just
perspective.
dip the whole song. When
Yes.
you dip the whole song, it's like you can make room for a whisper. You don't have to go like to the whole song. You know, it just didn't seem very natural.
I totally agree, James.
Absolutely no NEA, not good enough. You could have just dipped it, boys.
Yeah, as somebody who has FL Studio, James, I know what you're on about. So.
As someone who uses as someone who uses Audacity,
Oh,
I
do
completely
want to say,
agree.
There was this great
Yeah,
quote.
we've got
there
a
was
blue
this
snowball,
great-
so fuck off.
This unbelievable quote that came out with Addison Rae, which was, she said, "Now I've made my first song, I spend some time in my free time making beats on GarageBand. I just like to imagine Addison Rae laying down a sick like hip hop beat in GarageBand in her spare time as she's making TikToks. But you know, the thing is, if this song is produced by Benny Blanco, so if he came to you and went, "I want to produce your song," you're not gonna go, "No," are you? You're gonna go, "Fuck it, why not?" And I understand why people get so annoyed and it's gimmicky or whatever. But a lot of the artists that you see today all came from Disney TV shows. So what's the difference there?
That's fair. Go on, Al, tell him.
It's true, though. It's true. I get it, because I have taken a piss out of people who make music, but it's never a serious thing. I think reality, you've got to actually congratulate them for trying to do something, because they could just dance forever and be fine. And also, if you are not good at music, you will get rinsed horrifically. So, these people know what they're getting into. And I know they get paid a fuck ton of money to release these songs. They get loads of streams. But it is not worth the backlash that you will get if you fucking release a song.
But that's the thing. These days, if you are a TikToker or like a huge YouTuber going into music, it's now pretty much established that the mainstream kind of the music world will invade you and make your shit good. There is no chance really. I mean, unless you're like someone like me who hasn't had those opportunities and is making music, and it has to come from you and not really from anyone else that already knows the industry, there isn't really room for that kind of mistake anymore, because you just have someone who knows what they're doing going, that's shit.
Yeah.
Or like, let's change this, let's make this way, let's change these lyrics. So it's like, you won't get anything catastrophically bad, you just might have a few things every now and then that seem to lack substance.
Yeah, 100%.
Talking about things TikTokers are getting into. They're fucking having a big scrap with
Yes,
the
they
YouTubers,
are.
aren't they?
Gib.
Fucking Austin McBroom and Bryce Hall. $5 million getting paid for that.
Deji!
Yeah,
Oh
so
my God.
we got Austin McBroom, we got Bryce Hall, we got Deji versus Vinny Hacker. Didn't know who he is. I clicked on his Instagram. He's a sexy bloke. He's a good-looking bloke. I'll give him it. Tanner Fox versus Nick Austin. I'm not familiar with Nick Austin.
He's part of the Hype House, I'm pretty sure.
FaZe Jarvis versus Michael Lay.
I know who FaZe Jarvis is.
No idea.
DDG. I'm not familiar with. Oh, Deji. Who's DDG?
DDG.
No, DDG.
No.
DDG.
No idea.
Don't know. Fuck him. Versus Nate Wyatt. That's the most TikToker name ever. Nate Wyatt.
Nate.
Come on, Nate. We're supporting
So
Nate
he
Wyatt.
mixed two white people's names together. He is a white guy, right? Actually,
Nick-
before I go this far. So, yeah, but it's like if you take two of the most bland first names put together.
Wait, was it Nick Wyatt?
Nate Wyatt.
Nate Wyatt. Yeah,
Nate.
no, you are right.
Danny Duncan versus some of them, and then fucking Taylor Holder versus hopefully Big Fat Gibber. Hopefully he gets that.
Yeah, hopefully. Secure another bag.
Is he going for it?
Oh God, yeah, he's going for an hammer and tongue. He's desperate for a fight. We need Ali redemption.
We really do, man.
That was
need it badly.
the fist you did there lacked energy.
Yeah.
It was like,
on, Ali.
please.
Come on, fella. No, I believe I've got full faith.
No, I believe in him.
But he insulted you on the Don't Crack. Have you forgiven him then?
Huh?
He insulted you on the Don't Crack episode that I watched.
I got him better. It's fine.
Yeah, no, he did have an absolutely dreadful finish to that video. So
Bless him. Yeah. The thing with that video is obviously you're supposed to be silent afterwards, and he didn't. He always kept trying to fill the silences. Like everyone, he'd tell a joke, and then no one would laugh. And he'd be like, that's the point, is that people don't laugh. But
Yeah, but
bless
it
him.
is awkward. As something's
I
been
wouldn't
on them, like,
do Don't Crack.
I kept on wanting to laugh because I hate the silence so much, and I was just like, I have to make a noise, and I just can't help it.
Painful.
It's
Painful.
terrifying.
I mean, socially, I'm awful in silence. You can see it from Will's latest video.
You could just left that at socially. I'm awful.
Yeah, your latest video, Will.
Sorry.
Watching your latest video, it's great, by the way, but it is bloody painful to watch at the same time.
Oh my god. the 3-second segment after I make the Nicholas Spots joke, and then Will just goes, huh, and I just stare at him like, it is honestly pain.
You were
Like, I
fucking
didn't
funny
remember
at
it like that.
You were funny at that.
Who went on the longest? Was it Tommy?
Kieran just completely was like, it was just like click, click, click. It was kind of less interactive with Kieran. It's always very much just kind of react, get the job done.
You actually uploaded that second channel video, didn't you, to your channel?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I watched that.
why-
Because I watched that second channel video earlier in the week with you and Kieran, and I didn't clock it at all.
No, and I'd like to add that I knew that Will was doing these videos, and then I watched the second channel video and still didn't realise that it was one that he pre-recorded. So I blew my mind, genuinely.
Does that say a lot about how good it was, or a lot about the second channel video?
It's just really hard effort, and a lot goes into them.
I enjoyed it. And genuinely, I was like, yes, satisfying. That's where I was.
Do you know what? If I was you now, I'd pre-record every one of them in 2 weeks, and then I'd just fuck off for the year, and I just never come back.
No, but that was more work than's ever gone into about 20 S2W videos. I was like, yeah, I should just not be there, but fuck me, it just took too long to set up.
My favourite thing was just Tommy looked so offended throughout the entire video.
He just wanted to get back to the fucking Connect 4. It took me so long to be like, no, like, I'm not playing Connect. It's not about Connect 4. He's like, but it's 1-1. Like, I want it. Oh,
I love it. It was a great video.
But you purposefully lost the second one.
No,
Right?
No, I had scenes lined up for if I won or if I lost. I wasn't playing. My editor Jamie, who helped me set up the whole thing. I had calls with him where he would pretend to be you, he would pretend to be Kieran, he would pretend to be Tommy and answer back. So we'd practice like what you could possibly say. Obviously, for you, we didn't practice enough. Apparently,
That was.
and he was just doing the Connect 4.
Yeah, when I saw that you had James in there, I was like, how are you predicting that? It goes
What?
all like, over the walls. I was like, I don't know how you would be able to do all those pre-recorded scenes. I would have found it impossible.
And it's just
To be honest, you could probably get away with to be honest, you did the best job you could, because realistically, the most Will reacts to my jokes is shut the fuck up.
Yes. Yeah, just pressing the shut up button constantly. Shut up.
Yes, shut up. Yeah,
That's all it would
you
be.
get quite far. You get quite far, Brian.
That's so fucking good. Generally,
oh.
such a late thing.
Have you seen the video of the group of teachers from what appears to be a very private school? It might not be. For the return of their students, they sang a "Take That" song.
Oh God.
Would you like to see it?
Oh, I'd love to.
I would love to.
Okay, let me just.
Which Take That song?
Hopefully they've sang it badly enough that we won't get claimed. But I mean, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, it's like a perfect rendition.
It's pretty good. Can you see?
Yeah, sorry.
This.
Yep, private.
Jesus Christ.
King Rochester.
Any image that starts on a rugby pitch is a private school.
Yeah.
What sport is this? Why is it just 4 quadrants?
Lacrosse.
That's a Foursquare, right?
A Foursquare, but that's a massive Foursquare, and it's on grass, which
What's
makes no
Foursquare?
sense.
Yeah, professional, mate.
What's Foursquare? What the fuck is Foursquare?
Did you never play Foursquare?
No.
It's a banger. It's basically you've got 4 people on a grid of 4 squares, Foursquare, and you have like a basketball or like a football, and you have to bounce it into someone else's square with 1 touch. And if it bounces twice, or and you don't manage to hit it into someone else's square, you're out.
Right.
And then if you keep winning, basically you have a queue, and the person who goes from the queue into the 4th square works his way up to number 1. Number 1 serves.
I see.
It's really good. I haven't played it since primary school. We should set up a Foursquare.
Eboys Foursquare.
He's quite good.
He's loving it.
I love head teachers like that.
Oh, yeah,
You
it's
know what I mean?
good. I love the like-dislike
he is the
ratio
head,
as
isn't
well. It's good. 897 to 24
That's
dislikes.
impressive, man.
It is, because normally
Yeah,
these get
it's-
rinsed, but I'm glad everyone's seen that this
Now,
is
if he was a
amazing.
TikToker and he wanted to do music, he'd get more backlash.
And then this last comes in. This one rates herself.
I think they all do.
You can tell. Could you turn it up a bit?
Yeah. Crank that shit up. Reload it
With the
reload it.
vocals.
DJ Khaled!
Can you beatbox for these guys, George, please?
This isn't bad.
Courage you as
Courage courage.
Probably doesn't really add that much to the podcast. Just thought I'd show you.
No, but it was all right.
No, it's lovely. Big wholesome moment.
Yeah, the town vicar joined in.
Yeah, James Marriott is going to do a song, by the way, when we come back to do E-Boys videos. He's got one pre-written and produced. He's going to do it with the live mariachi band for the first video back.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait.
You've got to get on that now, really. Okay, actually, because we're talking about schools...
Go on,
segue.
give us with a slick segue.
Have any of you seen the TikToks that these two lads do in their...
Oh my god, it's Ollie
fucking
Ball! Ollie Ball!
Ollie Ball and his mate!
Ollie Ball is a absolute legend. He is a hero. And he follows all of us, my ad.
Who?
You don't know who Ollie Ball is?
You know who Ollie Ball? He like reviews food. Chuck it or scran it.
No, I don't use TikTok. That's one of the things I'm...
There's Ollie Ball here. Unbelievable.
Okay, does someone want to get up one of his...
Pull up some fucking Ollie Ball TikToks. Yeah, someone... Go on, Al. Go on, Al.
Oh, they're so fucking... I love them. I love them.
It's him and his mate Jacob, I'm pretty sure. Ollie Ball messaged me. He said, "I'm Alex, I love your trim." So...
Did he?
Yeah, he rates it. And I'm over the moon with that. He is an absolute king. Basically, the gist of what he does is he makes videos on like a school playground with his mates where they like review stuff out the canteen, and it is so good.
Brilliant.
And also, like
good?
seeing parts of your childhood reappear in these TikToks, like the mini chocolate carton box, the cheese and bean panini.
Pasta King? Have they done Pasta King?
They got them all. They got them all.
Fucking come on, get over look.
Do you reckon his name is Ollie Ball?
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like horrible, like Ollie Ball. That's
No, it is his name. Trust me, I don't believe Ollie Ball's a liar.
or volleyball.
Ollie Ball is an honest to God man.
So it sounds like a fake name.
If you've watched these, you'd know.
That's horrible.
Ollie Ball is an honest to God man, James Barrett. Let's go. Cream egg.
Is it this one that's fucking...
That's
That looks like Steven.
I've got commitment issues.
I'm trying to fix that for you. It's all here. I got a wrap from school and it did have a bit of sausage on, but I was a bit hungry, so I had to have a little bite. But now we have got ash brown on the wrap. Let's give it a try. It's unbelievable, seriously. It's crazy good. The flavour is just everywhere in there. It's unbelievable.
This, Defos Granite, Papa Ding Dong Do, and Corey's on tonight. And Ollie's got a joke. Ollie, what's the joke?
The biggles.
It's not a chat-up line, it's a joke.
I did a toilet roll down the hill, people, to get to the bottom.
That is so cheeky, that joke. Honestly, that's got
I like him. I want him on fucking Don't Crack. I want them both on.
Oh mate, he'd
Yeah.
be so good. He'd be so good.
Can we get him on the E-Boys podcast?
Ollie Ball for the E-Boys podcast.
We'll just tap up the local schools.
Oh man, they're all so good. All of these videos are just elite.
Oh, fuck.
Chuck it.
1 second.
I want to see more.
Oh,
These are
fuck.
really
Yeah,
good.
hang on.
Why is
Donk
the donk scene saviour
no.
your most?
It's not. It's literally
I
not.
don't know.
Hang on. Okay.
Oh, he's getting nervous.
I wanna scream.
I want to shout. I'm going to scream till the words come out. It's Ollie Ball here. Today, I'm doing a beverage. I've not done a beverage in a while, and it is a Radler Splash. What, I'm alone? Yeah, you heard that right. Let's go, baby. Wow, seriously. I'm a bit tired because you can see the sun's out, and I was gasping for a drink, and I thought, watermelon, that'll go down the palate nicely, and it has. My throat is nice and just... I'm not thirsty anymore, basically.
Sun's out, guns out, but I haven't got any, but this milkshake's got loads of protein in, as you can see, so we'll have some guns in drinking this. Papa Ding Dong Do, Defos Granite. Let the Ollie see the ball. Single man, reveal yourself.
Hi, I'm Ollie Ball, I'm from Bolton. See what this is? This is boyfriend material. No likey, no lighty.
That's right, no like it, no lighty. That is the defo lighting. You want some tonight? Coronation Street.
Oh my
That's
god!
so good.
Very
They're all
good.
so good. These videos are my
Impressive.
favourite thing ever.
Oh, we'll watch one more. We'll watch one more.
I love the intros. The intros are fantastic.
Yeah, it's what makes them.
Oh, it's what I live for.
Way too beautiful, girl.
That's why I never work. It's Ollie Ball here, and I've got some chips from just a canteen up there. Bit of chips and gravy. Let's give it a try. It's beautiful, seriously. It's unbelievable. The chip is just nice and crispy, and with the gravy, it just makes it tiny bit soggy, but the sogginess is a good thing there on the chips and gravy. And the gravy has a great tangy, bit of a tangy taste, and it just adds beautifully to the mash in there. It's unbelievable.
I tell you what, this is a proper fizzy wizzy. Proper ding dong do. Defo granite. Well done, St. Joseph's Canteen. This is another message for you single ladies out there.
Have you been to the doctors recently? Because you're missing a bit of vitamin B.
That chat up line is Defo granite. A bit like this Radness Flash. Comment if you still do Radness Flash. What a ding dong do. Carries on tonight.
It's the ending as well. They always include this like fucking random ending where they'll just be dancing. I don't know how that started, but
It's so good though.
they are my favourite duo.
I've got some questions for you. I've got some questions.
Oh, okay.
Some big open answers. What's a minor inconvenience but irritates the hell out of you when it happens? It's this podcast.
It's a major inconvenience. It's fucking like an hour of your day.
When my upstairs neighbours bang around, I hate it. I hate unnecessary noise. I hate it.
Yeah, the upstairs neighbours are pissed. They're taking a piss at the moment. I have no idea what's going on up there. It's been going on the whole day.
Oh, I'll tell you a story about my neighbours. I went up there. I went up to confront them again. I went up to confront them again the other day.
Bollocks.
Again?
No, I genuinely.
We're so getting evicted, man.
No, we're not, because they're not the fucking landlord, are they?
They'll find the landlord.
Imagine if they were, though.
They're not the boss of me.
Do you remember what happened last time when we confronted the neighbour?
What did they do? What did they do, George?
Huh? Well, they were just. It was like fucking. I was trying to record, and it was literally like fucking. It was like not
shagging?
no. But I mean
In this
that
climate?
that was supposed to be bass. It was like bass right above my desk, and it was picking up on the mic. It was picking up loud on the mic, so I was like, okay, I need to go because I've got to record. So I went up and
The world needs this.
okay, I go up and there's two flats. Last time it was this one that was like making the noise. So I automatically assumed that one. So I go up to the door. It's like set up like so. There's a door there. There's a door there. I walk through. There's a woman just standing by the other door. I look at her. She looks at me and she just screams. And I'm like, hello? And she's like, oh, sorry, you scared me. And I was like, I didn't know what to say. So I was like,
Why were you wearing that?
do you ever hear your neighbours? And she was just like, I don't know. And then she put her ear up to the door and was stood there with me for like 2 minutes. And I was just like, what do I do? And then she ended up just walking off. And then I knock on the door and the guy answers the door and he's like, yeah, no, we're not playing any music. So I was like, oh, sorry to bother you. And she just walked off. So
Well, do you know what? Talking about scaring people, you're not the only person who's done that. I was running to the lift the other day and somebody fucking opened the door and fucking dropped all of their shopping and screamed at me as well. I think it must just be the way we look.
I screamed at you.
Yeah?
What'd they say to you?
They screamed because I was running at them. To be fair, it would be quite terrifying. You open the door, you got your shopping in your hand, and you just see this
And
skinhead.
fucking Dobby bursts
This
out.
skinhead beeline.
Dobby.
You would be kind of terrified. But it's not the most awkward story you've had around apartment buildings this week, is it, George?
Oh, yes. No. Okay. All right.
Ding 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 ding.
What?
Nothing. Keep going, George.
All right.
It was the pause. Keep going.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I went to go drop something off at my mate's flat yesterday. It was. And I go into the building and I'm buzzing up to his flat. So I put his flat number in. I hear a voice behind me. And he goes, oh, I've got that for you, bro. Don't worry. He fobs me in. He walks in front of me. And I'm like, I recognize him. And it was young Philly. I've never met young Philly before. So, and I'm like, oh, we've got mutual friends. Maybe he knows me. It'd be nice to meet another cool YouTuber. So I go, Philly. And he turns around and goes, yeah. And then I go, because I find it difficult introducing myself to other YouTubers because obviously the mask, they won't know me from my face. So I was like, George Mimus, I don't know. And he was like, sorry, I don't know who you are. And then my world crumbled. I was like, fuck, this has never happened before. Like, normally if I'm at like a YouTuber party and I go, oh, it's George Mimus, they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. Because like everyone in the UK scene kind of knows each other, but he had no idea. I must say he was absolutely lovely. He was like, "Oh, I love watching
Poor
YouTube."
guy.
He gave me his phone and I put my channel in, and I thought, "Oh, maybe he misheard me." And then he looked at the channel and went, "Okay, yeah, I'll watch that later." And I was like, "Okay." He was. I have to say, he was an absolutely lovely guy. He was so nice.
We love you, young fella. We love you.
But it was just, I'm like the human embodiment of anxiety. I'm just really.
That's awful. That place of like, yeah, I'll check out your channel, and it's
No,
God,
he was really nice. He was really, really nice. He was like,
Did he put notifications on? Did he subscribe with notifications on?
I don't know, the channel didn't load. Yeah, no, it was. I was sat there because I was just like,
Did you get the list with each other as well?
yeah, we did.
Oh my god.
Well, if you're watching this, next Young Philly video that he uploads, make sure you comment and ask him if he enjoys the George Meatless channel.
Yeah.
Don't let him upload or tweet or post on Instagram without posting that on it.
That's so funny. That's absolutely terrifying. That whole.
I would want the ground to swallow me up, genuinely. Genuinely. It's why, like, when I've seen other YouTubers in public, at this point, I make a point of not talking to them or looking at them.
No,
I just
in
kind
my
of walk a different
head, I
direction.
was like, oh, should I say something? And before I'd even finished processing that thought, it came out my mouth. I was like, okay, cool.
I suppose it's different for George though.
So which YouTubers have you seen in public, James?
Well, I saw JMX, and he was wearing this high-vis jacket and running away from. I don't know.
Fuck, no snitching on this podcast.
Okay, sorry. No, I saw JMX once, and he was like very near. He was like outside of the apartment somewhere, and I remember I was like, I just did not look in his direction because one thing I'm really bad at is
Social situations.
social interactions that I'm not expecting.
Right.
What did you say, Will?
Social situations.
Okay, yeah, no, that's probably quite close. If I have time to kind of like prepare what's going to happen in a social scenario, then that's fine. But there's been a time where it was a couple of years back, I was in King's Cross Station, and there was someone who went to my secondary school who I was decent enough friends with. We were in a similar kind of friendship group, maybe one removed, a guy called Harry, and he bumped into me at King's Cross Station, and I completely crumbled. It was not like a natural situation for me. I was like, I'm going to university. Where are you going? And he was like, I'm just going to go and post this. And I was like, I'll come with you. And then I walked with him to the post office and just kind of stood with him.
Do you
and
not
then
have
went,
preconceived? I don't know. Maybe it's just a weird thing I do, but I have like preconceived conversations just so that I can navigate my way in and out if I have to.
No, but that's my issue. Those conversations take me hours. I need to like realistically have my ideas prepared before it's like if anyone ever has a disagreement with me, I write essays trying to like work out where my thoughts are at and like how to like speak my words and I like get it done right. And then after this fucking like being inside of him and like just watching him post something, I then walked out and I was like, right, I'm gonna go to university now. And he was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, see you later. And of course we both walked in the same direction. And then I saw my friends and I was like, I'm just going to wait here for a second. Right before the lights. I was like, I'm just going to wait here for a second. And he stopped as well. And I was just like, oh God, please stop. I was like, you have been sent here to torture me and it's working. So yeah, I'm dreadful.
I don't know how I get away with mine because if I want to leave a conversation, I just go, I've really got to make a video. And I'm amazed nobody's called me out for it because normally I go 3 weeks after that without posting and nobody said a word. I just go, yeah, I'm sorry, I've got to get back. I've really got to make a video. But I don't post for 3 weeks and I don't know how I managed to avoid it. But it's the easy out.
I remember like after the first lockdown, I remember being in a room with, I think it was Will, Kieran and Mia. And I remember just being stood in the corner because it had been so long since I'd spent any time with anyone that wasn't Aria. And I was just like sat there. Well, they stood there in the kitchen while other people were sat down. And I was going, do I sit down now? Do I go and take a seat? I feel like I take a seat now. And then Will like turned to me and was like, you're right. And I was like, I'm not used to this yet.
Oh, it's going to be weird
strange.
seeing... Because the thing is, with us, it's not even going to be like you go and see a couple people. Like, I mean, I'm right back on the football pitch with fucking like 28 people.
Going so super spreader.
Yeah, we're going to bring it back.
I would much rather that because you can hide in a crowd. That's the best thing about when there's a lot of people there. You can hide in a crowd, interject every now and then. You are not forced to carry a conversation. But if you have a one-on-one interaction with someone, you owe half of the chat. At all times. It cannot be one way.
There's also nothing to talk about at the moment.
Unless it's Alex, then you 20%.
Yeah, in which case, that's one of the brilliant things is you can stand there and be like, this is good. We're good for 3 hours, and that's very
He's got you
reassuring.
covered.
I just hate silence. I hate silence so much. Like, but it's really tested because there's nothing to talk about like, at all.
Yeah.
So, what I find myself doing if I end up speaking to somebody is, and I only catch myself doing it about halfway through, but I'll be in a conversation and I'll be like, I've said that 3 times, and that's what I'll be like. But I've definitely said that 3 times, and then I'll like catch myself and I'll be like, I've got to go make a video.
That's the out. That's a brilliant out.
Yeah, but we like to upload.
I don't really have an out yet. I'm working on that. I'll get back to you.
Okay, boys, would you rather permanently have a really bad haircut for the rest of your life, or every time that you get a haircut, you have to tell the hairdresser that you hate it?
Oh, but no.
You gotta tell them to the face that you don't like it.
I'll say I hate it, and then right after I'll go, it's opposite day.
No, you gotta lock on.
No, you got to firm it.
Hate, you gotta make them feel shit. I think I would firm it and take the haircut.
I would do the hate it one.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
Because you could just go to a different hairdressers every time.
Oh yeah.
Have any of you ever done that to your hairdresser telling you don't like it?
Yeah.
Really?
It said no, you don't like it.
Yeah, I've said I don't like it before.
Really? What happens after? What happens after that point?
I think I was very young.
22. You were 22 when you said it, James.
But I always think it. I don't think I've ever had a haircut that I've come out of straight away and gone, I like this.
Yeah, but saying it's a different ball game.
What?
Saying it's a different ball game.
We got a haircut at the same time once. I didn't even realise you walked in.
Oh,
next
yeah.
to me. But I remember that was the first time I went to the Turkish barbers, and you know when they like wet your hair. Normally, all the barbers I used to go to, they just basically cut around the fringe, and they'd never. But this is the first time I went to the Turkish barber. He wet my hair and then he slicked it back like that. And I just remember looking at a mirror, looking at my hairline for like the first time, and I was more.
Yeah, that mirror doesn't do wonders for your hairline, does it? It fucks your confidence.
I was more genuinely. I have never been more like, I want to get out of it. I want to get out of it. I want to get out of it.
Yeah.
Like he started saying stuff to me about the haircut, and I just kept going, yes, 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 because I just was like, fucking stop. I don't want to learn. Right, but now I'm stuck like this.
And that's why I'm bald.
Yeah, now I have this permanently. We got to learn to live with it now. I have no choice.
No, the bald, man, the bald.
I have to firm it, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as it could be. It could be worse. But yeah, I hated that.
I always feel like the shorter my hair is, the better I feel about my hairline. I don't know what it is about having longer hair. I think longer hair makes your hairline look worse.
Yes, for sure. Definitely. Because I think having the fringe, like, with the fringe, it looked fucking horrifying. But now, it's like, I never wanted to shave my head ever or end up doing that because I was like, oh, it's the whole, like, aspect is terrifying. But now I've got short hair, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's very strange. I really care, though, when I have, like, proper long hair. Because that's the whole point of the fringe. And the curtains was to hide the sides.
Curtains were elite. Curtains were elite.
It was to hide that. It was to do that. That's why.
It looks fine when you've got it shaved, though.
Curtains and headband.
Yeah, I'm not bothered anymore.
That was a good era, Alex. It was a good era.
Yeah, I'll bring that back as soon as I physically can. It's also, my hair's growing back really fast, which I didn't expect, so...
You're going to go through that phase, like, that really terrible, like, phase where it's kind of, like, just, like, short. Like
I'm going to wear hats. I will be wearing hats, so that is one thing I'll be doing. I have a quiz thing here, unless you want to carry on doing your questions.
Oh, come on, yeah.
I was asked to do this. You guys can say no. It's where do you fall on the cat boy, dog boy spectrum?
Oh god, we got to do it.
What is
Give me fucking terminal?
What counts? What are
Can
the
we do
character...
that before next? Let's do that before next. Oh my god, that could be our theme for next podcast. What we should do? We should go away tonight, take the quizzes. Whatever we are, we have to come to the next podcast wearing what we are.
No. What the fuck is this? Tell me now. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I honestly...
What's the difference in the characteristics between a dog boy and a cat boy? What are the characteristics?
Well, should we fill it out now all together and then?
No, let's fucking not. Just tell me.
No, we shouldn't.
Well, we're not gonna know unless we do it.
We're going to do it, and we're going to come back. This is our homework for next week, everyone.
Enter your name.
I'm not doing it.
What are we going to do at podcast dress? What's the crack for an hour about being cats and dogs?
It's only 10 questions. It's 10 questions.
Well, no, we'll just make the next podcast cats versus dogs, and two of us will hopefully be cats, 2 of us will hopefully be dogs.
Guys, this is 10 questions. We could do it now.
Yeah, well, let's fucking do it now.
Okay.
Right, go on, Alex, share your screen.
Surely.
Okay, I will. And I'll just...
I think it's funny. I think, dressing up as a cat and a dog.
Oh, mate, Catboy will be elite.
We can do that, but still do
We need to do it ourselves. Link it. I'm gonna do it myself. I want to...
Quality time, gifts, acts of service, words. Right, Alex, do you want to fill this in for you? Because I'm guessing all of our answers are going to be different. What's your love language?
Unless we can all vote on one. What is our collective love language together?
Physical touch.
Okay, physical touch. Should we pick that one? Let's go with physical touch.
No, cuddling pisses me off.
See, that's not what I'd say.
Sorry,
well, do what you want, Alex. Do what you want, and then we'll...
Okay. When you're feeling sad, what do you do with your emotions? Tweet about it? That's not an option. Well, express it outwardly.
Where's burner account? Where's burner?
Instagram live.
Yeah, seek help, but not necessarily through friends. Make a post. No, keep it in. No, express it outwardly. No, I'm going to go with that one.
I'd say bottom right, no?
I just went for that one. Easy. How easy are you to cry? I don't really cry. So, next, I'm emotionless. When you want something from someone, how do you go about asking for it?
You start a podcast with them.
Yeah, start a podcast. and then whittle them down. Let's go for... I'll throw it straight up and whine if they say no. Do you watch sports? Yes, and I enjoy them. Yeah, but only when I'm with people. No, I love sports. I'm going to be a dog, aren't I?
Do you reckon that's a dog?
I reckon you're going to be a dog boy, Alex.
I'm such a doggo. What was/is your quarantine coping mechanism? Cry typing on my private Twitter account. There we go. Which best describes you? Introvert, extrovert, ambivert. Introvert, but my close friends are exception. It depends, but I favour extroversion. It depends. I favour extroversion.
Yeah, I could back that.
I put myself on the second last one there.
Yeah,
I used to
same.
think I was very extroverted, but these days I feel like I'm a lot more introverted.
Well, it's pandemic season, so...
How loyal.
How loyal are you to your close friends? I don't agree with any of this.
I mean, all of them are positive.
I would die for them, but I don't let them know. I would lay down my life.
You would not die for James Marriott, Alex. You would not die for Willity.
I would die for James Marriott. I would put my
What about me?
Sword.
If there was a gunman and he had his gun pointed at James and he was like, I could either kill you or kill James, you'd say kill James.
No, I know. No, if you do me a favour. By killing, well, either of us, really.
Jesus Christ, mate. You want me dead?
But both of us. I wouldn't be bothered. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance, and I think
Porque no los
only
dos.
whoever they take out, the other person comes off better off, really. Do you believe in research and astrology? Do I believe in research? No. Fuck that. It's effort. Drink of choice. A White Claw.
Where's chocolate milk?
No, a glass of wine. A glass of wine right here.
Oh, you don't know. You're not a wine drinker.
He is.
You can drink as much wine as you want. I will never be convinced that you are a wine drinker.
He is a wine drinker.
This is all
Fucking hell, you're an alky,
This is
Jesus.
all in the last 2 days, James Marriott.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Jeez. Sorry, wine. I'm hammered now. I'm a dog boy leaning.
Dog boy leaning.
You're a dog boy with cat boy tendencies.
Dog boy leaning, fuck off.
Well, I hope you don't fall over.
Oh, fuck off. There we go.
At least you've given up with him as well.
You are a dog boy with cat boy tendencies. Interesting.
But it's really
Right.
fucking fascinating, that.
Oh god.
Well,
So I like the idea of dressing up next week, but I just where do we go from here?
We have to do the quiz and dress up as whatever we get as our answer.
Yeah, that's 5 minutes of podcast, and then we just do a normal podcast,
well, we could do a theme.
or specifically on cats and dogs.
We could do a theme next
Well-
week.
We could talk about dogs and cats.
I think maybe there's better themes.
Okay, we'll come up with next week will be a themed podcast. We're all going to be wearing something special.
Right.
So we'll see you
Brilliant.
then.
Lingerie.
Okay, well, that feels like a good place to wrap it up. Do we agree before I go?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Brilliant. Because I've got 2 minutes left on my camera. Goodbye, everyone. We hope
Bye.
you enjoyed this week's Eboys
See you
podcast. We'll
guys.
see you later. Good night. Go and
Bye,
downvote the fellas podcast.
Fuck off.
Don't really. I'll